Hey, what's good, family? This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC. Hope y'all are having a blessed and wonderful day. Today is Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, hump day, and we're almost there. Thank God. Thank the good Lord. We had a short week this week. It's Monday was the holiday, Memorial Day. We know we honor those who gave the ultimate sacrifice, which is their lives, to defend this nation and protect the Constitution from enemies, foreign and domestic. So we honor them, and I know I'm a couple days late, but my Harlem Hellfighter shirt honor those who fought in World War I. So thank you for your service. It would not go unnoticed, and much love and respect to you all who were paid the ultimate sacrifice. Get into the topic for this video. Robert De Niro, the great actor Robert De Niro. Yup, from Goodfellas, Taxi Cab Driver, Godfather, the Godfather movies, The Untouchables, A Bronx Tale, Cape Fear. The list goes. Meet the Fockers 1 and 2. The list goes on and on and on and on. He has a sizable resume when it comes to film. When it comes to films, Robert De Niro got into a clash with pro-Trump protesters yesterday right outside the courthouse where Trump was on trial for what was it? It was outside the Manhattan courtroom where Trump is on trial. It was after a news conference. Let me see here. So President Joe, so the article, this is from NBC News. After a news conference outside the Manhattan courtroom where Trump is on trial, Robert De Niro mixed it up with a crowd of protesters who called him a little punk whose movies suck. First of all, I wouldn't call Robert De Niro a little punk. I mean, I don't agree with his politics, and I think what he's doing is over the top, but I wouldn't call the man a punk. And second of all, his movies don't suck. No, his movies don't suck. So that's false. So it goes on to say here, President Joe Biden's campaign held a news conference outside the Manhattan courtroom where Donald Trump is on trial in his hush money case with actor Robert De Niro and two officers who defended the Capitol from the January 6th mob in 2021, warning about the dangers of re-electing the former president. The Twin Towers fell just over here, just over there. This is what Robert De Niro said. This part of the city was like a ghost town, but we vowed we would not allow terrorists to change our way of life. I love this city. I don't want to destroy it. Donald Trump wants to destroy not only the city, but the country, and eventually he can destroy the world, De Niro said. It's a bit much. I don't mean to scare you. No, no, wait. Maybe I do mean to scare you, De Niro continued. If Trump returns to the White House, you can kiss these freedoms goodbye that we all take for granted. And the elections, forget about it. That's over. That's done. If he gets in, I can tell you right now, he will never leave. Um, After the news conference on the way back to his car, De Niro mixed it up with some pro-Trump protesters who yelled that he's a wannabe, paid sellout to the Democratic National Committee, nobody, a little punk whose movies suck. You're not going to intimidate, De Niro replied. That's what Trump does. We're going to fight back. We're trying to be gentlemen in this world. The Democrats, you are gangsters, you are gangsters. You're washed up, a protester yelled. Fuck you, De Niro shot back. Excuse me for saying that. So give me 1 second here. What's oh boy, hold on once. Oh, there it is. So this is what went down yesterday at the courthouse during after Trump's trial. De Niro getting mixing it up with some Trump pro Trump protesters. My thoughts on this, it's a bit much because I'm not a Donald Trump supporter, not a fan of Donald Trump. On the other hand, I'm not a fan of Joe Biden. I'm more critical of Joe Biden than I am Donald Trump. The reason why I'm more critical of Joe Biden, of Sleepy Joe, Jim Crow Joe, President Quaker Oats, President Poopy Pants, insert whatever, is because he's a segregationist. He's the worst kind of racist. Joe Biden will come. He's a subtle devil. He's a subtle devil. Most of the Democrats are. They are devils because they like to play on black trauma. Oh, black people, racism, racism. The world don't like you. The country don't like you. You've been through so much. We want to protect your voting rights. Okay, but what about reparations? No, but you need to get out and vote. Vote blue no matter who. We love you. We love you. If you really loved us, like you say you did, then why don't you pass legislation for anti-black hate crime bill, or put together a economic plan for the black community, similar to what y'all did in Germany or in Western Europe and Japan following World War II, a Marshall Plan, a Point Four program for the black community, on top of reparations and other tangibles. No, no, no. We can't worry about that. Just vote. Vote, vote, vote. Vote blue no matter who or what. Just vote. Take your booties to the polls. Take your souls to the polls. We love you, black people. We love you. We love you. Racism. Black Lives Matter. Hands up, don't shoot. They play on us. They use all these subtle little, you know, subtle chants, whatever, or play it out work cosplay to 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 play on our emotions. And sadly, a lot of us fall for it. We just fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. They go to our restaurants, they eat the fried chicken, they had a hot sauce in the purse, Hillary Clinton. They claim they wear Chucks and Pearls, Kamala Harris. I listened to Tupac in the 80s while smoking weed. Pop didn't drop his first album to 91. I'll rock Tim's, just subtle things that they think will get black people to forget about what's plaguing us, the real problems at hand, and just vote blue. They love to pander, love to pander, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And far too many of our people fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. They just do. They've been doing this for decades, and we have not learned. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down. Hit that subscribe button so you get notifications when I do videos on here. They have not learned. Now, this whole thing with Robert De Niro, I believe he's being played by the Democratic Party. I just do. He claims that Trump and the Republicans are gangsters. No, they're not gangsters. The Democrats are gangsters. They are the terrorists. They're trying to ban free speech. They're trying to ban it. They're trying to ban it. They're trying to put in the they're trying to pass legislation that you cannot say that the Jews killed Jesus. I'm not making this up. They are trying to pass legislation that you cannot say that the Jews killed Jesus the Christ. They are trying to change it in the Bible itself to doctor it up to make it seem like the Jews didn't kill Jesus the Christ. That is that's against the First Amendment. That is against the Amendment. The Democrats are leading the charge for gun control. They're leading the charge against gun control for gun control. Not against, but for gun control. Excuse me. That goes against the Second Amendment. All of this is here in this book right here, the Bill of Rights. And in this book right here, too, the Constitution. I seem to be holding these books up a lot lately. I wonder why that is. I wonder why. But they seem to be, but they're trying to ban the First Amendment, freedom of speech. You don't have to agree with it. That's fine and dandy. But to ban it and the Second Amendment, they are leading the charge for gun control. And Trump is too. It's your right to bear arms. It's your right as an American citizen to defend yourself. That is endowed by our Creator. That's what Thomas Jefferson wrote over 200 years ago. We hold these truths to be self evident that all men and women, he didn't say women, but I'm going to say women, men and women are endowed by their rights, by their Creator, to the life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I know I'm paraphrasing, I'm leaving some stuff out. I used to know it by heart. But you're endowed by the right, by your Creator, by our Creator, to the right to bear and keep arms, the right of freedom of speech and freedom of religion. The Democrats are trying to ban the Fourth Amendment against illegal searches and seizures, quartering. They're trying to do away with the 10th Amendment when it comes to abortion. That should be up to states' rights. Personally, me personally, I'm against abortion. Morally, I think it's morally wrong. I know in the case of rape and incest, yes, I understand that. And when it comes to that, then I can understand abortion. Can understand it when it comes to rape or incest. But just, I don't want this baby. I'm going to kill it. No, that's murder. And I'm morally against that. I am against that. Against it. Totally. But that should be left up to the states, not to the federal government. We have too many laws. We have way too many laws. And the Democrats are leading the way for these laws. You saw what happened 4 years ago with the mandates. You couldn't go here, you couldn't go there. You had to wear a mask. You couldn't travel. It killed the economy, and the economy has never recovered. A lot of businesses have gone under. They just couldn't recover. You see what's going on with the shopping malls. The malls were kind of on the last leg before the pandemic. The pandemic just took them down. It took the malls down. A lot of the malls, shopping malls around the country, a lot of the stores they never recovered from the pandemic. Never recovered. Businesses went under, never recovered, especially small mom and pop businesses. Meanwhile, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, all these fast food poison factories, they flourished. I wonder why. I wonder why. But they have been leading the charge against pushing for more laws. We have too many laws as it is, way too many. This is what the founding fathers were against. They were against this. And the things that Biden and a lot of these lawmakers are doing, they would have been shot and killed over back in the days of the revolution, the early days of this country. I'm not promoting that you go out and harm a politician. I'm not saying that. But the things that they're doing now, the laws that they're pushing, if this would have happened in the 1780s, the 1770s, 1780s, 1790s, off with their head. You see what happened in France in 1789, the French Revolution. Off with their heads. Marie Antoinette, off with her head. So, you know, the things that's going on now, where they got a lot of these that these politicians are doing now, Democrat and Republican. It's not just the Democrats; it's the Republicans too. A lot of the things that they're doing now would have got them killed in the early days of this country. Another great book. I got this yesterday. When violence is the answer, learning how to do what it takes when your life is at stake. Great read. The book was recommended to me by brother Mosh Teray. Great brother. But yeah, so Robert De Niro was over the top with all this, Trump is a terrorist, all the freedoms are going to be taken away, when he's not paying attention that the Democrats and Joe Biden are taking away our freedoms. It's the Democrats. It's not the Republicans. It's the Democrats. So he's way off base there. I don't agree with him. I don't agree with his politics. Many of these actors and in Hollywood, I don't agree with their politics because they align with the Democratic Party. A lot if you say anything opposite of what Hollywood says, if you're a Republican, they quote unquote cancel you. Look at James Woods, Isaiah Washington, many others, Mel Gibson. They try to cancel you because you go against the status quo. You buck up against the system. You don't go along to get along. And so they no longer need you, so they cancel you. Well, I'm going to tell you now, no one has the power to cancel anyone. Only God can cancel you. Only Allah can cancel. And when He cancels you, there's no coming back from that. There's no coming back from that. When you cancel, it's a wrap. So no one has the power to cancel anyone. You cannot support them, but you don't have the power to cancel them. And now these people who are against cancel culture, they talking about canceling Robert De Niro. It's not gonna hurt his pockets any. He's still gonna make movies. People still gonna go out to see his movies. People still love Robert De Niro. I love Robert De Niro. I love his movies. The man is one of the greatest actors ever. He's definitely in my top three. Denzel Washington is the greatest actor as far as I'm concerned, but Robert De Niro is definitely in the higher echelon of actors. The man makes great movies. He's a great actor. That is not up for debate. He is not washed up. Yes, he's 80, about to turn 81. Okay, I get it. He's older now. He's an elderly man, but the man is still talented. He hasn't lost his mojo when it comes to acting. He's still crisp, deliver crisp lines. His delivery is still good. I mean, my God, The Godfather 1, or The Godfather movie, excuse me, Raging Bull, Taxi Cab Driver, The Deer Hunter, The Untouchables, Goodfellas, Casino, The Irishman, the Meet the Fokker movies. Analyze this, analyze that with Billy Crystal. Robert De Niro is a great actor. I don't know. Oh, A Bronx Tale, Cape Fear. The man is a great actor. Great actor. I don't agree with his politics, but I could differentiate between the two. I don't agree with his politics. I think he's over the top. I think he needs to educate himself about Trump taking our freedoms when it's the people that he's defending that are taking our freedoms. So he is dead wrong on that. Dead wrong. I think him clashing with the pro-Trump protesters was silly. It was what does it do to help? I mean, what does it do to help y'all cause? Y'all just as goofy as they are. It doesn't help any. Is it going to get anyone to vote because you're clashing with people who supporting Trump? I think it was just ridiculous and silly. Man, you're almost 81 years old. Take your old behind somewhere and just say what you have to say. Is get in your car and leave. Why you debate? Why are you going at it with these people? Because God forbid if one of them would have punched him or assaulted him, or he would have assaulted one of them. Then what happens? He's hurt. One of these people are hurt. What does that get you? Nowhere. Unnecessary. But it is what it is. So on that end, I think he was way off base. I get it. You hate Trump. That's your right. You riding for Joe Biden. That's your right. I'm not riding for Biden. I'm not riding for Trump. I'm riding for truth, justice, and equality. Yes, I am right of center. I'm leaning libertarian because I want someone who's going to defend, again, freedom, equality, and justice. I want someone who's going to stick up for the Constitution, who's going to go by the Constitution, not by a party, not what the lobbyists say, which is the people with the money. Excuse me. I'm not going with a candidate like that. So that isn't Biden, that isn't Trump, because they don't stick up for the Constitution. They don't stick up for the people. They're not for equality, justice, or freedom. They're not for it. But De Niro is defending Biden. I get it. A old white man defending another old white man, an old Italian man defending an old Quaker, whatever the hell Biden is. So that's just right. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with Robert De Niro politics because again, he's way off base. Trump is trying to take our freedoms away. You're equating him to the terrorists who knocked down the Twin Towers, which was a government inside job. Let's be real. 9/11 was orchestrated by the United States government. That was an inside job. It was. Hate to be the one to bust your bubble, but it was. The terrorists were among us. The terrorists were in our borders, were within our borders. They weren't in the Middle East. I'm just saying. But Robert De Niro is equating Trump to him, to them, I should say. No, you're way off, Mr. De Niro. You're way off. You need to do some research before you go shooting off at before you go shooting off at the mouth. It's your people who you're defending that's taking our freedoms away. Biden is trying to increase the capital gains tax by 46%. Aren't we being taxed enough? Reason why he's doing that is to pay for these proxy wars in Ukraine, the Israel Hamas war, the Ukraine Russia war, the Israel Hamas war, and now this dust up between China and Taiwan. Indo Pacific Defense, or whatever they call it. They fight these little proxy wars. Why isn't Mr. De Niro speaking on that? How our taxes are increasing, how the price of food has skyrocketed in the last 4 years. Gas is going up now that it's the official summer has officially started. Well, it hasn't on the calendar, but Memorial Day weekend is the official start of summer. Now gas prices are going to creep up. They're encouraging people to travel more. The weather's starting to get warm around the country. Go travel, go travel. Airfare is going to go up. Everything is going up except our pay. Rent is going up. Gas is going up. Food is going up. This is going up. Your blood pressure is going up. Everything is going up, but what you're getting paid, but your take home pay. That's either remaining the same or it's going down. It's not going up. In many cases, it's remaining the same, but everything going up. It's not meant for you to keep up. What you're getting paid, the pay is not meant for you to keep up with the price of what's going up. It's not. It's a game. It's not meant for you to keep up with it because no matter how much money you get, how much you get paid on these jobs, it's not never going to be enough with the price of everything going up. It's never going to be enough. It's not meant to be. That's just a sad reality. Why isn't Mr. De Niro talking about that? I'll tell you why. Because it's not affecting him. He's a multimillionaire. This man has generational wealth for his children and his children's children and their children. So it's not affecting Mr. De Niro's pocketbooks. He can afford, to travel. These costs not affecting him. But he want everyone to think that Trump's the bad guy. Trump's the bad guy. Trump's a terrorist. He's going to take our freedoms away. He's going to take over the world. Stop it. Stop it, Mr. De Niro. You're a great actor, but stop it. Stop it. Stop it with these scare tactics. They are so good at that. Stop it with the scare tactics. And again, he's being paid by the Democratic Party. They're paying him to do this. Whether he believes it or not remains to be seen, but he's being paid to do this. But again, he needs to do his research because he don't know what the hell he's talking about. Great actor, love his movies. I will continue to watch his movies. I'm not going to counsel Robert De Niro. I don't have the power to counsel anyone. Neither do you. Neither does anyone. I don't agree with them. I vehemently disagree with them. 1000% unequivocally disagree with them. But I will continue to watch the man's movies and support him. The movies that are of his that I like, I will continue to support him. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down. Hit the man. Hit the subscribe button so you get notifications on the new videos on here. Got a little tongue tied there. But again, Mr. De Niro's way off. This this is just laughable. It's laughable. And then Trump called Robert De Niro a washed up actor. The Biden administration brought a washed up actor out. It's silliness. It's silliness, but whatever. You expect this in a selection year, and it's only going to get worse. On that note, I'm gonna hop off of here. Let me know what you think. Drop your comments below. Let me know. If we disagree, all I ask is that we disagree with respect and logic. Don't use emotion and disrespect. That's all I ask. And your disagreements, just be logical, and reasonable, without the and without the disagree without the emotion and disrespect. That's all I ask. All I ask. Tell me what you think. I would love to hear it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Mr. De Niro is right and Ryan is wrong. What say you? Let me know. Share this video. Share it, share it, share it. Support my podcast and my YouTube channel. I can't do this without y'all love and support. So please, please, please continue to support your brother. Please. Brothers as well as sisters, please be safe out here. The devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy now more than ever before. So please be safe. Beware and be aware, no matter what the case may be. I love y'all. Take care. Love y'all immensely. Take care. I'm out. Assalamu alaikum.